Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Phil McKechnie. This is Misguided and welcome to our world. We have 4 actors that have come up with a predetermined character and a predetermined storyline each. And we're going to play those characters and storylines for your viewing pleasure. However, we don't want to make it easy for our actors. We want to misguide them through their journey. So we're going to do that by getting suggestions from our audience, which our actors must incorporate into the scenes. And we're also going to play an improvised game of the week, which will be chosen at random. And I will choose that now. And the game of the week is human props. So, at any time during a scene, I can stop the scene and say human props, and basically the actors that aren't in the scene have to act like props that the other actors that are in the scene suggest. So they could say, oh, I need a drink of water, and another actor has to act as a drink of water, etc. And that's basically how the game works. So, without any further ado, let's meet our actors. We have Mr. Dan Pavadich. Miss Laura Buskus. Mr. Marcus Willis. Mrs. Alexis Watt. And our musical accompanist is Mogi. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Dan, come forward, please.
Sure, Phil.
Okay, Dan, so what is your character and what is your storyline?
I'm Colonel Hans, and I want to defeat my nemesis, General Lucian.
Alrighty. And whereabouts are you on your journey?
I've just escaped prison, and I'm making my way to the dossier room to find a file that will help me on my quest.
Alrighty. And you're going to need some suggestions from our audience.
I'll need 2. The first is, you've heard of smoke alarms? I need an unusual alarm.
Shark.
Shark alarm.
A shark alarm.
Brilliant, thank you.
Rightio. And?
The second one is a non-lethal weapon.
Lasso.
Lasso.
A lasso.
Brilliant,
Beautiful.
thank you.
All right, so let's join Colonel Hans in the dossier room, and his suggestions are shark and lasso. Take it away.
As this appears to be the dossier room.
Oh, so many dossiers.
Yes.
Never seen so many in my life, Hans. I've been stuck in that terrible cell for so many years.
Yes, there weren't many dossiers in there.
No, not a single dossier. Lots of toenails, though.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
But any amount of dossiers would be a lot of dossiers for you.
For me, yes. Maybe for the average person, no. But for me, lots of dossiers could just be one dossier.
Fair enough. I assume it's under D for dossier.
Perhaps, but what if it's by surname?
Ah, good, it would be under S for dossiers.
I'll look under S, you look under Z.
Do.
I'm so glad I met you, Hans.
I'm glad I got put in your cell.
I haven't had many cellmates. Most of them think I'm dirty.
Well, you are dirty, but it's no reason to not like a person.
I know. Actually, they leave of their own accord. They don't get moved or anything. They actually they walk out. I don't know.
Wait, Louisa, this folder just has a danger sign written on it.
Well, you know what that means.
Dossiers!
Ah! What a day. What a treat. I'm so glad I'm here with you at this moment. That's a large file.
We'll just close that one. Move up to the second danger cabinet.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Hans.
This one has a live shark inside of it.
Oh, no. A live
Unusual.
shark. You know what that means?
The shark alarm!
The shark alarm! You set off the shark alarm!
Damn!
Ah!
Colonel Hans, what are you doing in the dossier room?
Hendrik, what are you doing here?
I work for Lucian now.
That's ridiculous. You used to work for me.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a war going on. You have to take a job where you can get it.
Louisa, this is Hendrik.
Hi.
Louisa,
Hello,
Louisa in
Louisa.
jail.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Such nice nails.
I was meant to be guarding the cell that you two escaped from. Isn't that so funny?
Your friend is incompetent. I like him.
Well, you know, I work for Lucian now, so you two have to go back to jail.
Why have you changed sides?
Because I get paid so much money now, Hans.
What's he paying, like $800 a day?
Yeah, $800 a day.
That's pretty good.
It's a very good daily rate considering there's a war on. Considering inflation's going up, I can't afford to feed my dog during a war.
See, I'm a freelancer. I make basically nothing.
Well, Hans, I'm sorry.
I work in hospitality. I don't even get benefits.
You've been in jail for 15 years.
Yeah, but I like to think that when I put my plates away, it's considered working in hospitality. I get a little pleasure from it. It's like my payment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you know, economics aside, you two have to go back to jail now.
No, I won't go.
Same.
Val,
No,
we'll see what this lasso says about that.
not a lasso.
Damn, get the shark! I'm sorry, Hendrik.
You threw a shark at me, Hans!
I was forced. It was him or me.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll play witness. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Just
Where
don't
are
play
you?
the
I've
shark.
got shark teeth embedded in my eyes.
Just finds the dossier quickly.
He can't see anything quick.
I'm gonna keep on lassoing until I hit something.
I found the dossier.
Quick, run!
So, what will happen next week with Colonel Hans after he's escaped the dossier room? Who knows? We didn't know what was going to happen next week, but if you join us then, you will find out. Now, we're going to take a very, very small break. Don't go anywhere. Don't go and get a cup of tea. Stay right there. We'll be back very, very soon. This is Misguided.
I couldn't see the timing.
Thank you. Thank you. And welcome back to Misguided. Let's meet our next character, and that is...
That is Grandma Elise.
Okay, and what's your storyline?
So Grandma Elise is desperately trying to attend the wedding of her estranged grandson.
Okay, and whereabouts are you on your journey?
So I'm heading to Lorne, where the wedding is going to be, but the bus is broken down. I went to a hotel that I didn't like, and I'm now trying to get out of this small town.
Alrighty, and you're going to need some suggestions from our audience.
Yes, I will. Can I please get a suggestion of an animal that you wouldn't normally farm?
A squid.
A
squid.
Great.
Rightio, beautiful.
And can I also get something that you wouldn't want to get dirty?
White socks.
White socks.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. All right, so let's join Grandma Elise at the farm, and the suggestions are squid and white socks. Take it away when you're ready.
Oh, it's so hot. Oh, gosh, I didn't even pack enough wet wipes. What is this place? Some kind of arid Oh, hello.
Hello and welcome to O'Sullivan's Squid Farm.
Are you O'Sullivan?
I'm one of them, yes. I also have 2 brothers and a dog.
Oh.
Can I interest you in a squid?
Oh, jeez. That's a live one. You just keep them out on this ground, the dirt. It's quite arid.
Yes, you plant a squid and it'll thrive.
Really? I've only ever seen them in a tank at the local Chinese shop. I've never seen them inside the ground.
Aren't they pretty?
Oh, it's...
This one's, yeah, she'll touch your face, Mary.
Oh, what's that one called? Mary.
Mary.
Mary's an affectionate squid. Do you sell them for food or for pets?
Oh, I farm them for pets, food, companionship.
I've never had a pet. My mother was always against cats. She said they'll scratch your eyeballs
Balls out.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I went into the squid game.
Squid.
I'm here. It's Jimmy's birthday on Tuesday and I've come to pick up my squid.
There you go. You can take Mary. I've got plenty others.
He'll
There you
be so
go.
happy
Oh,
when he
my-
opens the box with holes in it and this comes out.
So, I wish I could be there. Take a photo for me there, though. See you, Jennifer. See, let me know the next birthdays. I'll get a squid out. Oh.
Look,
Human props.
This is one of my better squids, though. Come over here. Darren. There's Darren.
Oh, he's a slimy one,
Yeah,
Darren.
he'll touch you all over.
Oh, he's got hold of my neck.
Oh, if you want him to get off, if you want Darren to get off, you just get a pipe cleaner and you jam it between Darren and his skin. There we go.
Oh, thank the Lord I had this pipe cleaner handy.
Here.
I normally take it with me to clean out my test tubes. I've got a lot of test tubes in my bag. I just like to hold them. I like just putting things in the test tubes just to kind of look closely at them. And there's a clear veneer around it.
Would you like this pair of sunglasses?
Yes, I'm. Oh, I can see better now, that's for sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I'm just going to have a mandarin. Don't mind me. Don't you love mandarins in the springtime?
I'm more of an apple person. You got any apples?
Oh, no, I don't.
And back to normal.
Oh, that was hectic.
Quite the excitement down at O'Sullivan Squid Farm.
Now, look, I got to be honest with you. I kind of came with a bit of a thing I'd like to ask from you. Do you have any kind of vehicles? I need to get out of this country town you guys have got going on here. I've got to get to Lorne, you see.
Oh,
so,
Lorne.
Yeah.
I was at Lorne once. One of the worst days of my life is when I stained my socks.
Oh, my goodness.
My
they
wife-
are stained. How could you go on living with stained socks like that?
It's a daily nightmare, but all the squid ink gets on there and the dirt.
Oh, give me a... Oh, look at... So happens I got my wet wipes.
Oh, goodness
Let
gracious.
me clean those up for you,
Oh.
young man. I've never seen such a dirty sock. Your mother would be disappointed in you.
Oh, God, she would.
There we go.
Well,
Clean
that's-
socks. These are magic, these are.
No one's ever tried to help me before. You're a nice old woman.
Oh, I'll do what I can, just getting by.
I want you to take this screwdriver to the tractor
What?
so you can get to Lorne. It starts with a screwdriver. I lost the key years ago. Thanks for
All
cleaning
right,
my
I
socks.
can... I'm a woman about town. I can get it started, I guess.
Just one thing. There's no second gear.
So let's join Grandma Elise next week on the tractor. Remember, there's no second gear. What will happen? Who knows? They'll join us next week and you will find out. But let's meet our next character. So, who is our next character?
I'm playing George Hobart, who wants to find a cure for his mum's disease.
Okay, and whereabouts are you on your journey?
Well, I had to climb the Himalayas to get the cure, and I've just reached the peak of the Himalayas.
Okay, and you're going to need some suggestions from our audience.
Oh, yes, please. Could I get a food that you eat when you're upset? A comfort food.
Dry crackers.
Dry crackers.
Dry crackers.
Perfect.
Right?
And can I get a suggestion of an animal, any animal at all?
Pterodactyl.
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 Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, so let's join George Hobart at the summit of the Himalayas, and his suggestions are dry crackers and a pterodactyl.
Cool.
Take it away when you're ready.
Thank you.
There it is, George.
Wow.
The crest of the Himalayas.
This is amazing, Sherpa George.
It's breathtaking, George.
Sherpa George, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
There's a light thunderstorm, George, and it's lighting up the city. Makes me think of home.
Wow. I don't know if it's this beautiful view or the fact that I've just saved my mother's life, but this is one of the most special moments of my life, Sherpa George.
Me too, human George.
Now we're just going to find my mother's disease. It's meant to be a white powder
The
around
disease
here.
or the cure, George?
The cure. Sorry.
Of course, I was confused, George. My bad.
Sorry, I don't want more of the disease. I came here for a
It's
cure.
just this rock, George.
Maybe.
Turn it over a little bit.
Maybe it's under the...
It's covered in spiders,
Spiders.
George. Himalayan spiders. It's not looking good, George.
But they said it would be at the top, at the peak of the mountain.
Maybe it's in my pocket, George. No good, George. I'm sorry, George.
What is that?
Oh, George, I should have mentioned. There's some pterodactyl people.
What is that? I've come all the way to the Himalayas. There's no cure. Now I'm getting attacked by a creepy knee.
Eat this dry cracker, George. Try to calm yourself. Listen, pterodactyl woman. I won't let you hurt this, George.
I'm not a pterodactyl woman. I've just been raised by pterodactyls.
I didn't mean to.
You say it like it's a derogatory term. My mother's a pterodactyl.
It's just a way to describe someone. Like, hey, look at that pterodactyl lady. Not that that's good or bad.
He calls me Sherpa George. I don't complain.
It's just that he is a Sherpa and you are a pterodactyl-looking lady.
Is it my hunch?
Yeah.
Well, it's the hands as well, George.
It's the webbing between your fingers as well. Listen, I'm sorry to upset you, but I've just climbed all the way up this mountain and tried to save my mum's life, and there's not even a powder that was meant to cure her.
Oh, yeah. The Yeti took that.
What?
The Yeti.
What Yeti?
The Yeti Wilson.
Yeti Wilson?
I'm gonna need some of those cracker juice, George. I don't like Yetis one bit.
Well, hey. Yeti Wilson, well, where do I find him?
At the bottom of the mountain.
Man, I just
Yeah.
went to the top.
There's a Yeti cave at the bottom, George.
Why would you not mention that earlier?
Well, we're walking away from it, George. I was happy to get away from there.
And you're actually in my den. This is my den.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You moved my spider rock, so...
Sorry.
A lot of your spiders got away. We're sorry.
I accidentally stood on one.
Not so sorry now.
Okay, so this Yeti Wilson, how do I go there and get the cure?
You find the bottom of the mountain,
Yeah.
and then you go down past the cafeteria.
I know where the cafeteria is, George.
Yeah. You go like 30 clicks past there, and he's right there.
Will you come with me to show me where the cave is? Sherpa George, you'll come with me though, won't you?
Sorry, George. This is where my story ends.
I'm sorry, George. The town folks stoned me.
It's true, George. We threw big rocks at her. Sorry about that.
Stuck in the
That's
Himalayas.
okay. I ate 3 of your children, I'm sure.
That's more where that came from, George.
Now I've got no cure and I'm alone. Thanks, guys.
So, what will happen next week when George goes to try to find the Yeti's den? Who knows? We didn't know what was going to happen next week, so join us then to find out. We're going to take a very small break. Don't go anywhere. This has been Misguided. Thank you and welcome back to Misguided. So let's meet our next character, and that is...
Penelope Bridgebank Bankman.
Okay, and what is your storyline?
Penelope is a fashion designer and she's had a bit of a crisis and she wants to create the greatest fashion collection of all time.
Alrighty. And whereabouts are you on your journey?
I've collected my latest fabric for the collection, which is bouncy balls, and now I'm hoping to return from the island to the mainland.
Alrighty. And you're going to need some suggestions from our audience.
I am indeed. Could I please have a trait that you wouldn't want in a spouse? Indecisiveness.
Indecisiveness, okay. And...
Yes. And could I also please have the first thing you might want to do if you were stranded at sea and then rescued? The first thing you might want to do after that?
Trek in the desert.
A trek in the desert.
something that you might want to do when you get home, say, from being trapped at sea.
Brushing your teeth.
Brush your
your
teeth.
teeth, great.
Okay, alrighty. So let's join Penelope Bridgebank Bankman at the Captain's Wife House, and her suggestions are... So what was the first one again?
The first one was indecisiveness.
Or forgetfulness. And then brushing your teeth. So let's take it away when you're ready.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, Captain. Captain.
Ah! Who are you?
I'm Penelope Bridgebank Bankman. You must be the captain's wife.
I be the captain's wife.
Well, it's good and fortuitous that I meet you now because in my first meeting with your husband, we captured this shark and I made this shark fin purse just for you.
Shark fin purse.
Yes.
Oh.
It's
Well, I dropped the
hand-stitched.
source.
Oh. It's hand-stitched. And I wasn't able to quilt it without any tools, but I managed to put this lovely embroidery in the front with your initials.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably the scariest looking thing I ever seen.
Well,
but
I'm shocked because I made something of the like with eel in my 1996 fall collection and it sold out in 30 minutes.
I'm not your average woman, Miss Penelope.
Yes, I can see that.
I like a life of by the sea. I'm gonna hook this up.
You're certainly not your average 36, 26, 36. They're measurements.
No, I'm not. I'm more of a cooking woman, you see.
Right.
Human props.
You know, I'm not sure if I want more garlic in this or more onion. I've got... This is the garlic that I was thinking of putting in, and that's the onion. Which one do you reckon? I don't know.
Well, it smells like you've got an awful lot of both in there already.
Oh, maybe I need some oregano.
Look, I've had quite a journey. Do you think maybe I could have a glass of water?
Oh, a glass of water?
Yeah.
Or a soda? I don't know myself. I'm not sure which one is the best for this situation. Which one do you reckon?
I normally don't drink still water, so soda might be preferable.
Do you want the no-name brand or the named brand? Which one? I've got a lot of water in my house.
Well, they both look equally awful, so I'll take the branded.
Are you sure about it? Because I'm not sure. No-name brands are probably really good for the local farmers. They don't put brands on them.
Or are the farmers getting extorted by the big companies and being sold for less money? It's a question we should all ask ourselves.
I don't know, that's the thing. I can't decide. I'm struggling to decide a lot of things in my life right now, like which bed sheets.
Look, this is an important conversation. We need to have
And
it.
back to normal.
But I really need to get back to the mainland. Is the captain available to take me? The last I saw him, we were shipwrecked.
It's me, the captain.
Oh my God!
I've survived.
I thought you were dead. But
No.
then I thought maybe he's not. Maybe he's just had a big night.
Ah, my beautiful wife.
Ah.
Just as I remembered you, don't touch me. You smell like garlic and onion. And I haven't brushed my teeth in 4 years. /days. I don't know how long I've been gone.
Oh, Captain, I thought you just smelled like garlic because of your wife's cooking.
No.
Look.
That's the sea. It smells like garlic.
I
and
need you to
onion.
take me back to the mainland.
But where's that small man?
Well,
The small man you had?
he was taken by the night, Uncle.
Oh, my brother.
Yes.
You need to go find him.
I suppose I do, but how would I do that? I couldn't rescue him. I'm not strong enough.
Yes, you are, or maybe she's not.
So let's find out next week whether Penelope is strong enough to save her friend Mikado. What will happen next week, we don't know, but join us then to find out. Sadly, that's all we have time for this week. So thank you so much for joining us. Remember, join us next week to see what happens with our characters. Bye for now.
You've been misguided.